Hillary Clinton is a big target. But can Donald Trump hit a bullseye before Election Day? Yeah, I don't know. He's running out of time. But we do have a luminous party panel tonight. It's Julie Roginsky, Fox News contributor. She's joined by Gavin McInnes, host of the Gavin McInnes Show, and a contributor at Taki magazine. Taki. I don't know if it's tacky or talkie.
It's both.
Okay, very good. It's an adjective and a dessert topping. And Glenn Hall is here from the Wall Street Journal. He is the U.S. news editor. And since we have an adult in the room, we should probably say, crap. Nice.
No swears.
Polish. No,
too late.
Nope. All right. So I'm going to start with you, Julie, because it's very easy for Secretary Clinton to go out and say, well, you know, 20 years ago, I was making Arkansas schools better, and Donald Trump was groping beauty queens. And, you know, she also said, I was in the room when they captured bin Laden, as though she were on SEAL Team 6. I don't think that's an actual impressive point on her resume.
Well, in the sense that she actually argued to send, as you know, SEAL Team 6 in there. Joe Biden did not. So I think she's trying to draw a contrast with somebody who was actually somebody behind the decision to send that. But look, if Donald Trump wants to have a discussion with Hillary Clinton or with you or with anybody on this panel about what we were doing in the 90s versus what he was doing in the 90s, I'm old enough to remember the New York tabloids and what they talked about that he might have been doing in the 90s. I think bring it on. I mean, that's a great contrast for anybody to have with Donald Trump. He's had a pretty horrible record, both personally and professionally, of what was going on 20, 30 years ago compared to most people on Earth, including hers.
All right, is it a horrible record, Gavin?
Was it so bad? What was there? A couple of divorces?
Couple of bankruptcies.
Gigantic buildings all over the city making money?
He was? Really? Because he went bankrupt, I don't know, what, a bunch of casinos went bankrupt in the 90s. He declared personal
Yeah, that's how bad this big government system is. You have to use all these dumb laws to get around it.
It's the government's fault.
They give him crap for not paying enough tax when he's just declaring the taxes that he shouldn't have paid. I mean, I want a system where you don't have to constantly declare bankruptcy to do business. I don't want you to have to send your ties to China, but you have to in this system. And people don't know that because they don't know entrepreneurs.
He's a crappy businessman, so it's everybody else's fault.
It's a crappy business.
But not everybody goes bankrupt despite the fact that it's a crappy business for everybody. Only people who are super talented go bankrupt 4 or 5 times.
If you're going to make billions in this country, you have to take advantage of all the rules.
How do you know he made billions?
Well, he's got his own plane. That's pretty great.
That's the only thing he's got left. You have to sell the yacht, you have to sell the vodka,
People don't revere entrepreneurs enough. They crap on his money all the time. Say, oh, you didn't make it the right way. You didn't make enough of it. Oh, I don't like the way you've done it.
I remember Bill Jones.
We need to bow
Can we get Glenn in here a little bit? Remember, he's the one with the fancy title. He's actually the U.S. news editor at the Wall Street Journal, and I am impressed. Go ahead.
Well, I think just to keep the balance in the equation a little bit here, we should know that in the early 90s when he was declaring bankruptcy, there was a lot of trouble across the commercial real estate.
Especially
a lot of people were having trouble.
Very difficult time.
But yes.
But on the flip side of that, you know, we heard from Warren Buffett this week talking about how I don't use any carry-forwards. Now, he was talking about his personal taxes. I think he uses all of the taxes available, tricks available to him for Berkshire Hathaway, because that's his fiduciary responsibility. So 2 different things. And we think we have to look at Donald Trump as a pass-through organization. It's tricky, right? Because all of his taxes are also his company's taxes.
Yeah, so, but it's very difficult being a brand and so complex. I will tell you what, I am just thankful that I got a degree in philosophy and that I'm not a CPA. Thank the Lord for that every day.